We're live. Oh! Hey! Welcome back to part 2 of episode 9.
Episode 9.
29.
Episode 9, part 2.
Wrong, I'm so
Of Who's
wrong.
with the Party. My name is Alexander again. I'm gonna be your dungeon master for the rest of the evening. Thank you so much. If you didn't catch the first half, these 5 fantastic crew of Rugrats managed to escape their quarrel with the Shadow Lynx outside of Passage. Banded together with Quentin, argued over what they were going to do with the secured now package. Eventually got to Terespit after some horribly rolled rainy days. Have now made their way inside the city and are going to decide what to do next.
Fran's back.
Yeah.
And Fran's back.
Yeah, nobody seems to give a shit.
And
what?
somebody
Never
else,
coming
somebody
back.
else showed up. I think we got a 5th person now in the party. But yeah, Fran's back.
Let's fill in Lil Fuse.
So as you guys meander
Little.
past the
Morningwood. Please.
Ensalia quarter,
Where the Morning Wood Tavern is.
which is what you can see is the traders district of Terespit. There's a lot of different types of herb shops, natural mushrooms, fruit and vegetable vendors here, where most of the trade is closest to the entrance, where most of the trade ports are being carried from those carts that were left at the entrance, back and forth. The city is yours. What are you guys doing?
We look for a tavern, settle, and then discuss our moves.
Yeah.
So efficient.
Do we see any, like, nice taverns in the area? Affordable taverns?
Roll a perception check.
13 plus 2, 15.
15?
A non-sketchy one. I guess it's the town of druids, right? Like, it can't
Yeah,
be
it
that.
can't be that. I mean, it could be, like, a little sketchy, but I'm sure it's fine.
Just a little bit of sketchy.
You guys look through the Ensalia quarter. You find a small, series of connected huts through a main central building that crosses over a few of the dirt pathways that go pockmark the city.
Like in a circle around a big one in the middle.
There's 2 large buildings, and then a longhouse in the center where food is served. The kitchen is there.
A dining hall.
Like that. And like
And
that.
Yeah.
No,
like-
How long of a house is it?
About
it's perfectly average size.
Are they building?
okay.
Are they building on top of it?
The evening branch.
Where's the office? Is the office at the head of it?
An evening branch.
But it looks fairly
it's
well
midnight
maintained.
special?
There's nothing. There's no fungi or anything growing on the sides of the building. It's very well maintained.
Okay.
I hope not.
It's fairly well used as well. There you can see a lot of people going in and out.
Okay.
End scene.
Gotcha.
Let's go in. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this looks nice.
You guys make your way to the main door at the shaft of the house and head in the front way. It was as soon as you step in, it is a fairly bustling tavern. There are there's a single long fire atop a series of coals along the center of the longhouse with stools set up around a bar that circles. There are people bringing drinks. But the smell itself is the most intoxicating. There is
Musty. It smells musty in here.
it's like fresh herbs of different kinds.
Green leaf.
You're actually roll a perception check.
Yeah. Who had the green leaf, baby? 24.
24.
Show me green leaf.
How do you know what green leaf is?
So
Oh shit. Oh yeah, that's true. It's my studies from Madame Puyu. She was instructing me on different poisons of the world. Yeah.
Got it.
And then she was smoking it. Yeah, it was hilarious. Yeah, she was so high.
you're getting a sense of different
Green leaf madness before.
types of calamus root, ombret seed, sandarak, natural
You made those
herbs
up.
that would be used of
Oh, shit.
in like incense and teas. As you can watch, they have like small kind of dark blue and dark green solo cups that are being handed around, not the brand
sorry.
glassware that are being handed out, and people are just leaving coin on the tray as people come by and hand out these different assorted teas of the house. What do you guys like to do? There's a few people having conversations. You do eventually smell some odd different smells aside from that. You smell, there is like that kind of musty scent that smells a little sour. It's got some sort of like natural waft to it that gives your nose a bit of a tingle as you do step in, yeah.
It's like skunk.
Almost like skunk, yeah.
It's sour, like sour diesel.
You can see there's like 4 people behind little like corner tables that are kind of have brewing pots around them. People are engaged amongst one another. You can see there's a couple of stations, one on the far end of the shaft and one near the base, where there are like 6 or 7 humans and half-elves and elves kind of gathered around, throwing coin at the table, but you can't really tell what they're doing.
Do I see somebody who looks like they work there?
Oh yeah, there's a handful. You see like a
Front desk?
Yeah, like near the tip there is a section kind of circled off that has like 4 or 5 different workers behind.
Uniformed?
Not really.
They're not all wearing white?
Nope. No.
All
It's almost like a
That's for the guests to leave.
the staff is all white.
it's like a cream shawls and whatnot that are kind of natural. Everyone's a little unique. Up at that, you walk right up.
We're looking for a room. There are 6 of us.
There are 6 of you. We've got perfect. We have some rooms. Would you like the left or the right side of the building, closer towards the?
We're also traveling with items of importance, perhaps a safe of some sort in the room.
Oh, we can. Johnson, can you come here, please? You see a younger lad comes up and is like, you're looking for a room with us? Something
Store
or
something to store our items while we.
Oh, of course we can have that sent to you. How big?
Yeah.
Whoa, okay.
Maybe lined with lead.
Lined with. Okay, well we can. I will see what I can procure. There will be an extra fee, of course.
Yes,
Of course, okay. Yes, Johnson will handle that. And anything else for you required for the rooms? There's 6 separate rooms, or?
we can. I mean, I don't mind sharing.
Yeah, I don't really like sleeping by myself.
I have no money.
Oh, it's okay.
It's okay.
It's not okay.
He's her friend.
We can
Married
always.
him, it's weird.
It is. Hey, it took me a little while to get used to. I was the most
How many
skeptical.
rooms?
It's this constant
rooms?
stare.
3.
3 rooms, yeah. Hands you 3 keys. Willie will take you to your rooms. He's just over there serving that couple.
Willie?
Thanks, Willie.
Oh, where's Willie?
You guys are handed 3 keys.
Ah, that guy was a dick. He wasn't. He was a great person.
You're handed the 3 keys. Willie comes over and very excited young fellow. He's like, "Hi, can I take you to your room?"
Please.
Oh, follow me. He whisks off, and you can see that there's like a kind of a tunnel system that goes into the next housing unit.
Vibrant youth, isn't he?
So much
Very
spunk.
lively.
Oh, God.
Got a spunk in his step.
Leads you to there's 3 doors that are like kind of in a. You walk into like an open center, and there's like doors that circle around into like a main room. If you need anything, please, Anna is just 1 ring away. Everyone's got a little bell in their room. Anaconda is just in the other side if you need anything.
On the other.
Yeah, in the other house
Dome.
unit, yes. Thank you, Dome is what we call it. Yes, I hope you find everything you need, and your requested box will be there soon.
Thank you.
Oh, what's customary for tipping?
Just give him a
silver?
silver.
I give him the bell.
Okay. Heads off.
That's amazing.
Doesn't this place kind of remind you of a dick?
Oh my god!
You're not
Just
allowed?
put it on the table. Just like, just
Literally.
Now that you mention it, it is quite phallic.
Just like cackling to myself in the corner.
Do you think this was on purpose, or the design is just?
Oh, I
They
fucking
must have
hope
known.
not.
wait. The staff's name is Johnson and Willie.
They must.
No, I'm keeping to my thinking that it's all.
Just coincidence?
Yes,
I mean,
yes,
when people
it's
make
funnier that
architecture
way.
like this, it's usually accidental.
Subconscious design.
Maybe.
What's the building across the path look like?
Slightly larger than this one.
We should have stayed there.
Sometimes size doesn't matter, man.
Oh. Oh, I get mixed opinions. I don't know.
This looks about above average for building.
You guys step into one of the rooms. They're fairly simple. Each room has 2 beds in it.
White sheets. Everything's white.
Nope. Yeah, sure, fuck it. White sheets. Nice natural wooden floorboards. You can see like at ground level even there's nice windows that give you a view of the, some of you have a view straight of the like almost obelisk in the center of town, while others have more of a view of the city itself. There's like what are they called? Buttresses that kind of come out the side of the building, kind of like spread and sprawl, connecting buildings. But the room's yours.
Whoa, what's that obelisk in the middle?
It seems this place has many things we can discover. I do think
Want to
that.
go do that?
I think we should. I think it's been a while since we've relaxed. I know that we have a lot of things of importance coming up, but
Still a few days away.
I don't see there's any harm just exploring, taking a day to catch our breath. But I will say that there are people who are looking for us, multiple parties, and we are quite noticeable. So maybe move with some caution. Well, Echo. I don't think anyone's looking for you on our behalf, but
Oh, that's kind of sad, actually, isn't it?
stick around with us long enough and you'll have enough angry people at you, I'm sure.
Good.
But that just means they think you're important,
You're
right?
jealous.
Yeah, do you not have a family, Echo?
Yeah, I have a family. Okay.
I'm sure we can find some cloaks that help us blend, similar to like the clerics or the liturgical folk.
Yeah,
Do you want me to go find those for you?
Yes, if you wouldn't mind. That'd be here's I don't know, here's 10 silver. I think that should be enough. If not, you can keep the rest.
Okay.
Now you have money.
if not, you're,
Fucking
funny.
Richie Rich
you're
over
in
there.
debt.
I mean,
Yeah.
I just don't have money because I died a couple days ago and I came back to life. I didn't have any of my possessions, but
Did we
Couple days ago.
did we take
I was dead a couple
Did we
days
have
ago.
money? Did we take any of his money?
He didn't have any money that I recall.
Yeah, I specifically didn't pat him down because that was kind of fun.
I went through his pockets and I found a wedding ring.
Also,
Hey, do you want to give that back?
The note too,
Yes.
the thing, the
But that's all he had.
also
You patted him down.
I left
you
the
have
ring.
all of your memories from when you were alive before, right?
yeah.
Okay. There's some questions I think we should discuss. Maybe later tonight.
Oh, that's ominous.
Oh, no. It's just friendly chatter, really.
That doesn't-
Cal's
that's-
just very curious.
Oh, okay.
That makes
I don't know what that's like. Can I go now?
Yeah.
No, thank you. Hey, Freya, want to come with me?
Not particularly, but I shall.
It's because I was dead, wasn't it?
Still dead?
No.
Are you sure? Okay, I'm gonna go.
I'll go with you. It's a little weird.
He's like,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
see dead people.
yeah.
Okay, go on. Let's go.
Dude, we all just walk,
Yeah,
but we're like
behind you,
staring
yeah.
at him as
Yeah.
well. Oh, well. Okay.
It's the look.
You turn around and my echo's on the other side of you.
It's super cool, but super scary.
He's poking at him.
I think the echo's echo. We can't interact, right? So
If you try hard enough, you can smack him around.
so we're
I
walking.
tried. Yeah.
Training dummy?
Yeah. Oh, there we go.
Oh,
And I'm just gonna do this.
No. Oh.
Seems rude.
Oh yeah, I saw you try to
Can
punch.
you do it?
Okay.
All right,
You
crouch
guys
behind
begin
him.
to make your way through the city looking for cloaks. The two of you, what are you guys doing?
So, what shall we do?
Well, I still wanted to like research some stuff because we still have to find a Zorbo, and I'll pull out the key from the bag. We have this key that we didn't look at all, and I have no idea what it does.
Yes.
And then, yeah, I also have the drought, and I thought maybe I could try making an antidote.
Okay. Well, do you feel confident going out on your own, or?
Yeah, I mean, I can go. Quentin, do you want to come?
Sure, yeah. He like clasps his hand together, and you see like his visage kind of like shimmers, and he's like a young half-elvish woman. Like, yeah. He's got like the liturgical robes on that kind of match. Like, he looks very similar to the woman at the front gate.
Yeah. You'll take care of it, right?
Absolutely.
I mean, I could probably kill him, so.
It's always good to have another set of eyes on your back. But she's not wrong.
I heard you put up quite the fight, yeah.
And that was against two of you.
Yep. No, I know. Onwards.
I'm gonna stick around here and. Do you mind leaving the key? I'm going to
You
look
can
at
have it.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
He gets cursed.
I'll lean in.
So you touch the key.
It's just his skin, like no
Don't you
skin.
put it in your mouth.
Quentin has a good heart, but when it comes to advancement in the order, there's nothing he wouldn't do. So take everything he says with a grain of salt, and watch your back.
Got it.
You coming?
Yep.
All right, let's go.
I'm just gonna stay. Oh,
Cool. Alrighty. You three. You guys are looking for cloaks?
Shopping.
Shopping episode.
Yeah.
Again.
All right.
Hooray.
Cloaks.
Cloaks. Invisibility cloak?
That'd be cool.
I mean, if we could find one, do you think that they exist?
Do they?
I don't know.
You're the one here that's supposed to know everything. You're the leader, I thought.
Yeah. I had to say that to, we had to convince the gentleman.
Yeah, there was no convincing.
No.
Okay. I can't read, so let's find a shop.
Roll investigation. I'll get two of you to look for shop.
Me? Really? The one who can't read?
Yeah, I
Perfect.
want to see. I want to see it happen. It's not bad.
What is it, sorry, again?
Investigation.
Oh. I think that's a negative.
Oh.
No,
Oh,
it's
it's a-
what?
oh.
16!
I got an 8.
Hey,
The one who cannot read.
you guys spend a little time in the city. You eventually come across a small, like, clothiers that has, like, basic wares. They construct clothes for the liturgy and just for the general sales, of course. You can procure, you're looking for, how many?
5.
5?
No, you could do your own thing.
I have 10 silver. How many cloaks can that buy me?
Oh, that could probably buy you 12 cloaks if you're buying in bulk, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Wait. Hold on. One second.
Do you want
Normal cloaks? Are they just normal cloaks?
The ones the clerics are wearing.
I'm sorry I can't give you like robes designed for the orders, but I can give you robes that are well made. Not just your average cloak, of course. They're
Above average.
heart and soul pour it into them.
Oh.
We
Well, you
only,
better get us only 10 so we make sure we can tip.
No, we just need 5.
We only need 5, and can you make 2 of them like
But what if-
maybe my size?
Okay, well, commission is another thing, but I think I have some
Do
smaller
you have any
ones.
smaller ones?
Yeah, of course.
Below average.
Sure.
Okay.
Fold it up. Yeah, 5 cloaks, 2 smaller, 4 silver.
Here's 10 silver.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Well, it's not my money.
Okay.
is there anything else I can do for you?
Well, can I just like briefly scan and see if is it just common clothes? Like just.
Common clothes, they've got some like sacks and like different like handbags and whatnot. Hats.
Hats?
Ooh.
Oh, this is a costume change for Gilwin.
What are they like field hats? Like
Wizard hat?
leather hat? It's white.
There's like a couple of like field hats. There's a couple of like just wide brim kind of like bucket hat looking things that are like a little flimsier. It's got like one beanie that's on the shelf. It's kind of hanging.
I want that purple beanie.
I want it to be a fashion episode where you keep coming out in ridiculous clothes and me and you were like, no.
The jitterbug.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the purple beanie. Well, I mean, you already essentially. This is my only one. It was kind of a mistake. I made the brim too small and the head part too, so it's just a brimless cap. But yeah, there you go.
Trendsetter you
It's
are.
on me.
Do you have any
thank you.
really wide brimmed hats with like the little dangly balls around the edges?
Oh wait, that's kind of gangster.
I've actually, I've got like a sun hat, but I can put the balls on if you like.
That'd be great.
All right, just give me like, what color?
What color do you think would look good on me?
Lavender.
Lavender.
Okay. I'm gonna need a few minutes, but I can attach
It's the
some
only
balls.
I always
color
thought it was
know
more
by
of a winter, but okay.
Of course.
I hate the winter lantern.
Takes some time. You guys like meander about for a bit, but he eventually comes back, and you've got these like, there's like 9 little cloth-formed balls with little like sacks filled with sand hanging from the string, and then there's like one leather one, and then you see that there's just one like purple rock that he's just like found to like hang out, like one purple round stone. He like shifts it away from you, so you only see the yellow ones. There we go. It fits perfectly.
I like it.
They're like heavy and they like sway.
A little less intimidating with that stare now. Okay.
I like it. It looks good.
Yeah, again.
Yeah, that's good.
Thorn.
Yeah.
You only have one arm, right?
Perfect.
You and Quentin start to make your way through the city as well, going through the Insalia quarter where the Traders District is, along the edge of the Balsam Quarter. You can see going around that like ochre obelisk in the center of town. It's large, like it's probably like a quarter, few hundred meters in length, a full plateau. You eventually come to a point where there's like a single stairwell that slowly makes its way up and around. So there is something that leads up there. You go through the Myrrh Quarter. It is a lower end of the city. You can see there are a bunch of individuals who are kind of keeping to themselves, generally younger folk, because you guys are making your way through to Respite. It is generally older people, middle-aged, going into their late, what you would assume, 70s, 80s, even 90s, walking around. The city itself, especially closer to the Myrrh Quarter, has a sort of haze to it. With the like overbrush of the trees that come out from the Woodlands of Whispers, it keeps the like dense, foggy air in the city. And you're getting all sorts of like new scents in the Myrrh Quarter. You're smelling like a stronger sense of skunk. You're smelling like all sorts of different like acidic smells and like smoky smells as you walk through there, and it is generally younger folk in this area. You eventually make your way to the Labdanum Quarter, which has nicer buildings. Generally the architecture here is natural hewn stone with like rough worked wood, either dead wood that's used and manufactured to make these buildings, giving it sort of like a withered tree branch kind of vibe to most of the older buildings in the city. Or it is buildings are constructed off of and between other trees that have naturally grown, like the least amount of infliction upon the land that they can find. You're finding like a lot in the Labdinum Quarter, places of worship, and you're again getting those like different kinds of scents that you've never smelled before, but it's not as harsh as the Myrrh Quarter. They're more lavendric, more fruity, more incense-like. What are you looking for?
I'm looking for a library.
In the Labdinum Quarter, after spending a good, uncomfortable point of time where you're like walking with Quentin and like there's nobody said anything for a while and you're both kind of going to, and you're like, no, I'll just wait. And then you keep looking out and there's still nothing. It gets really awkward to the point where eventually Quentin points out a house of worship. The Locul Nastari. It is it's like a indented building. The building itself is kind of sunken in and never been repaired, but still holds itself aloft. Why don't we just try in here? Maybe there's something we've got no luck.
Sure. Yeah, I don't mind asking.
Goes over and waits a moment. Nobody answers. Opens up the door. Hello? Is there anybody in here? As you step in, it is a fairly modest house of worship. You can see there are like series of incense, a lot like lining the walls, just like stuck into the stone wherever they can fit. A series of mats laid out on the ground with like long cloths thrown over. There's a handful of people in some sort of like head down, a form of prayer, whispering, muttering under their breath. And there are 4 or 5 different liturgical beings kind of bringing around like trays of smoking weeds or some sort of herbs in their hand and stopping at one of the people lying down, brushing them over, lifting their head, giving them tonics of different kinds, mending wounds. It seems to be like some sort of house of healing. Quentin walks over to one of the gentlemen who's got like a fairly like way too big shawl for him, and like 4 or 5 of them that have just been kind of thrown over. He's like, "Excuse me, do you have any books in this city? Or we're looking for a library, right?"
Yeah, a library, or I have a poison and I wanted to try to make an antidote, so anyone who could help me with that.
Kind of looks up and he's got like those like hefty bushy brows that are just here, like no finishing brow here, like it's just like a lot of brow right in the center, and like a permanent like furrowed look with like a lot of skin for a nose, like it's so wrinkled.
Unfortunately, we don't have much in the way of books in Respite. Most of our knowledge is passed down orally.
So maybe a teacher who could help me with curing poisons. I'm also interested in magical creatures.
I am the Mordem of this house of worship. What would you be inquiring about?
So I have a poison. I'll just pull it out of my satchel. And we're looking for a cure for this poison.
Where did you acquire this? What is it?
It is something called a drought. What was it? Dredger's drought. They created it in, I forget where.
Passage.
Where?
Passage.
No, it wasn't in Passage. Some chemists created it.
Kingsley.
In Kingsley. I'm just trying to help my friends.
Follow me.
He leads you like through, kind of stepping over a couple of people that are lying on the ground, and goes over to a door that's like, it doesn't have a handle, it's just got like a a notch taken out of the wood in the door, and he pulls it open. And it kind of grinds along the ground. Walks through to like a small room that's like got like a little herbalist set, some like tinctures and like a few little like hollow flames that are going. He takes the draught and pours it into a few different vials, tests it. It takes a little time.
This vial seems to be made from a few different horrid sources. In order to procure some sort of antidote to this concoction, you would at least need to find two of the ingredients. There's definitely some sort of fire snake oil, by the way it reacted, and now I could be wrong, and I haven't seen one of these in years, but it looks like he swats it over, switches it over, and there's like a black kind of ink that drops. That looks like hellhound blood. Whatever this is for, I am sorry to those who have taken it.
Well, thank you for helping me. I'm gonna try to find
Of course.
those ingredients. You don't carry them here into Respite?
I might have fire snake oil.
And he goes under and he just kind of like slowly shifts the table across the room and like pulls out some boxes and starts throwing
Vials.
Whatever. Throw some shit behind him. Throws a box. Throws some other stuff, some ingredients and whatnot. And eventually pulls out like a small like handheld ceramic jug that's got a cork in it.
Either this is fire snake oil or gone bad apple juice.
Well, I'll take my chances if you don't need it.
I don't.
And he pours a little into a vial and hands it to you.
Thank you.
Of course. Puts it back. I didn't get your name.
Thorn.
August. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And that's Quentin.
Hello.
It's very nice to meet you, sir.
Do you know anyone who's interested in magical creatures or creatures?
It's not much of a specialty of mine. You might have luck within the Mur Quarter. The youngins get out of the city more than I. It was nice to meet you.
It's nice to meet you too. I hope I see you again.
I hope so.
Leads you out and closes the door behind him and goes back to his bushel and starts to help the other people.
All right, Quentin, we need to go back to the smelly quarter.
Yes, ma'am. Okay. You guys eventually make your way to the Mur Quarter.
Yeah, you don't have to be so awkward. Like, I'm really not that scary, and I'm actually kind of nice, and we could talk or whatever. I don't know anything about Nokia. Is it cool?
It's very cool. It's kind of the peak of society, I would say. We would not like to impose ourselves upon the lesser races and their like nonchalant ondoings, and they don't really seem to care about the goings on in the world. So it's pretty cool. We're very high functioning. Everyone's got a role. Everyone does what they're supposed to. It's very similar. I do have some respect for the members of Twespit. They respect age and wisdom and knowledge, and everyone has their own roles to fill here.
So what role do you fill?
Oh, that's classified information.
So you're a spy.
I'm kind of a spy.
So cool.
Yes, it is pretty cool. Yeah, I am kind of like an operative of the Oculo. I specialize in sword combat, and so right now my most recent overarching mission has been to infiltrate the mercenary bands in Torvea and hopefully work my way up those ranks because I'm not really useful to the Oculo until I have some influence in the world.
So you have to become like a mercenary king.
Or something along those lines. I feel like that's a good title to start with for sure. Yeah.
I'm glad you like it. Yeah, that's pretty cool around here. I haven't met many mercenaries.
Yeah, you know, they're kind of fun. They usually have a pretty big ego, and you just, once you kick their ass, then, you know.
Then you're
it's
like
easy.
top dog, right?
Top dog. Yeah. Where are you from?
I am from Aomar.
Oh, that's cool. Aomar, that is the southeastern quarter that's near Redaxis, right?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Have you been to Redaxis?
No.
Why not?
Well, it's a wasteland filled with like ass and dead people, and
Oh, so you're scared.
I'm definitely not scared of it, but it's dangerous, and we are told not to go there.
Do you know what happened there?
It's not my area. I know that a lot of people died, and I know that a lot of people wish they didn't. But yeah, they're pretty secret people, so if anybody was hopefully able to help them, they kept all those information to themselves.
Yeah. Well, maybe one day they'll figure it out.
No, I think they're dead. But yeah. Yeah. Gal, as you guys make your way.
I'm just gonna, during this time, I'm just setting up the ritual to identify. Put my gemstones.
The whole shebang
Yes, the whole shebang.
in an all new ritual.
Tracing a
cast.
mandala on the floor.
Exactly. Yeah.
Some runes.
Just really because this is like therapeutic for me. Just really like tracing out the lines, making them perfect, placing the
I think we all know.
placing the
so
stones where they need to be.
Exciting.
Perhaps
Gosh,
It's like meditation.
that's so great.
just getting the full line in one exhale in one go.
Like gliding scissors down wrapping paper.
Exactly. And then identify this key.
No, it doesn't scan it first, and he has to like twist it. Oh, yeah.
So the key.
Oh, it's so good. I love that.
We didn't forget about this.
No, not at all.
It's like very
I've been waiting for this exact moment like the entire time.
Scan the key.
Continuous story beat.
He's like,
is required.
Exactly.
I need a manager to void the transaction. I scanned it twice.
For a lock in Liston.
do you have optimum points?
Optimum points.
Optimum points. Yeah. Click here to donate 2
The
silver.
key itself, as you scan it, as you
It's canon now. You know that.
It's canon.
to identify it, starts to like kind of flicker at the touch of interacting with it with magic. It itself is about no larger than this big, and looks like pure crystal or glass in the perfect shape of a very intricate skeleton key. This is the one that you recovered from the seal underneath Liston, right?
Yeah.
That was some sort of source to whatever necrotic creature that had burst from it. As you're identifying it, there's not arcane symbols or equations come to your mind, but when you interact with the weave itself, the barrier between wild and raw magic and the material plane, how a wizard kind of manipulates the weave, inputs its own equation to let out the perfect shape of magic to cast a spell. Behind that, you get a taste of like raw magic, of untapped, what is godly celestial magic. This radiates pure untapped magic. Just for a millisecond, as if its last wisp was utilized and then gone. It's hollow. Whatever this object was used for required an extensive amount of magic, and is now no longer there. I'll get you to roll an Arcana check for the rest.
20. Oh.
21.
21.
21. The feeling that you get from it, just with your familiarity with how you utilize the arcane, is not too dissimilar from the feeling you got when you cast Identify on Thorn. That like second soul that you found within her has a similar kind of untapped rawness to it. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool.
And then I'm just gonna go out into the world, not world, but like the bar or the tea house, and just sip some tea, just observe.
In the shaft?
Yeah, just go back to the shaft and observe.
All right. You kind of make your rounds up and down the shaft.
No, I just want to sit down, like place myself, sit, find it, and then just
At the,
at the base of the
At the
shaft
base.
and
At the base.
just observe.
Cool. Just people watching? You
Yeah.
looking out for anything in particular?
Yeah, just seeing who's like from out of town, because I know that there are things happening political wise. So maybe if there are any like people who stick out like myself. I know that there's old people, so people who aren't old, or old people who just look like even more distinguished, just like people of industry.
People in the industry, sure. Okay, roll an insight check.
How important do you look?
Insight or investigation?
Are you looking to distinguish people and their intentions, or?
Not necessarily their intentions, but just like people and their like being.
their demeanor.
Yeah.
How do they carry
Their
themselves?
vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
kind
he's
of vibe.
vibe checking the room. Yeah.
Can I vibe check the
He's
room?
vibe checking at the base of the shaft.
Here's your vibe
11.
check.
An 11?
Pretty vibey. It's just people like,
Spend your time in the room.
the guy that owns
You can see the way that people are stationed around. There's lots of like familial presence. So people will hang out with. You'll notice they look similar to the rest of their group, or you'll see two different groups that look kind of similar to one another. Definitely families or related parties will gather together, share stories, and be here for no more than an hour or two, and then go back. After about 45 minutes of you kind of standing around, there is a moment where a younger woman walks in. Nobody takes notice of her at first. She places a couple copper, takes a drink, sits at the bar, looks at the fire. And then somebody walks by and looks at the back of her neck and stops, takes like a step away, looks around the room. As people's like uncomfort, they kind of meet each other's eyes. And then throughout the next like half an hour, people take kind of a wider berth around her.
Is she conversing with anyone?
No.
And also, while I'm looking at catching a vibe, are there any conversations that I can pick up visually of like the meeting of the orders?
That would be a perception check for sure.
Check.
Yep, please.
It's inside.
It's inside. Do it again.
Yeah, just roll it.
Do it
again.
again. Oh no. No, it's right to the side. It's right there.
Oh God,
It's-
I know.
Oh God, it's right here.
So,
Again,
oh, that was
perception.
great.
22.
22.
Wonderful.
You look around, reading everyone's lips perfectly.
Oh yeah, he has that thing.
Nosy.
You catch a couple of the elders discussing the events.
Can't figure it out.
Broke it. Oh no.
Technical difficulties, everybody.
Cal's pretty smart in game, but Very good.
Some of the elders speak like, will you be attending the Ordinal Tribunal this season? Many of them like, nah, it's always the same every year. You just get together, a few don't show, it's a panic, they figure it out. Gods, this year the Order seems so disassembled. I hear that some towns aren't even receiving the same resources they used to. So, the Regé doesn't know what he's doing. The other men will hush him and be like, you know, we're supposed to be out of respect. And, yes, I know. They asked me. Something's off. I feel like the Orders are taking sides. I don't know. Call it an old man's hunch. And keep that information to yourself. I don't know about you, but I don't want to get excommunicated at this age. There's no way I can make the trek. You and me both. They kind of clink their glasses, finish, and leave.
The last thing I'll do is I'll go up to the bar, get another glass, and as I'm getting another cup of tea, I just want to glance at the lady's neck.
Yeah. You look at the back of the lady's neck, and like it just
Glance at the lady's
you
neck.
glance.
That neck.
Just your
That
gaze
back.
showers over her neck.
Very gently, though.
Very gently, yeah. Yeah, it's not
Gentle
a harsh gaze.
Yeah. No, that's Echo.
What's up your neck?
Nice neck.
I like your neck.
Oh, thank you.
Her hair is just parted enough that you can see like a faint a scar, almost, of like a U-shaped moon, with like a star in the center of it. And like, as you like glance over it, she kind of like, there's a moment where you like exhale in confusion. She like feels your breath and kind of just covers it. Finishes her drink and leaves.
Playing hard to get.
You guys, you get your bobbly hat.
Got a nice purple.
You got your
hat.
beanie.
I got the cloaks. Freya. I've been training since you were gone.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm pretty strong. I punched somebody in the face the other day. It was good.
Did you know?
I did
Good
a lot
for
of cool
you.
things. Yeah.
Wow. I'm proud of you.
I didn't stop looking for you.
It's okay.
You were gone for a while.
I know. Nobody seemed to notice.
It was the Freya imposter
Don't.
was very indistinguishable apparently.
It was so obvious.
Yeah, they were pretty sneaky, which is the quite opposite of you.
It's okay.
Oh, maybe just here. You can put one of these on.
Yes.
It's probably too small for her.
No, I'll take the real one. It's fine.
Echo. Yeah, nice.
No, put it on the right way.
Oh, sorry. Here, I help him because
No, the right way.
No, he only
Yeah.
has one arm.
Put your
So
hand.
he only
Oh,
has one
yeah.
arm.
Tie it around the front. You don't need to put your hand through it.
Yeah.
I think that
Yeah.
Oh,
I
you
think
put
my
your
handle's a
elbow.
little bit
You put your elbow.
small.
on-
Look at this distinguished gentleman.
Look at how he sits.
I feel like I should have taken the hat off first.
Hey, guess what? Now he's incapacitated. Let's run.
I'm gonna help him put it on, and I'm gonna tie the robe so that he can use Oron from Final Fantasy X. He has his arm in his robe. Anyways, that's how I styled him, and we're gonna go bring back the robes to our humble abode in the left dome at the base of the shaft.
Yeah, at the base of the shaft.
Oh,
Right.
there it is, the base of the shaft.
Nice. Yeah,
The what was it? Nightly branch.
the
Evening branch.
the
Evening branch.
Yeah, which is actually the sister company of Morningwood.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're at full capacity.
It's cousin company. Nobody can find it. Thorn, you make your way back to the Mur district, and you can see the Lung Hallow. It does kind of stick out like a sore thumb because there are like people. There's a difference. You've seen like drunk people and their rowdiness. There's just like the doors like held open with like some sort of crate. And there's just somebody like leaning on it, like kind of dozed. There's somebody else like just kind of like hanging out one of the front windows. There's a few people just like chilling on like there's mats and what the fuck are they called? Like rugs kind of laid out in front with pillows and whatnot. And there's just like a handful of like younger folk just kind of chilling. They've got some sort of like large ceramic jug in front of them. Yeah. What are you doing? Are you going here? Are you looking for?
Yeah, I'm looking for someone who can teach me something about magical creatures. Is there like younger area? Everyone's a little smelly. Are there any like shops where they're selling like furs or like leather maybe?
Specifically, you don't see much in the way of like animal products
Okay.
throughout the entirety of the city.
Vegans.
Makes sense.
But roll an investigation check.
I feel like I'm just gonna start asking. 15 plus 3. 18.
18. Yeah, people as you kind of like look around and ask about, people are like, there's you get the sense that there's not much in the way of like animal production in the city. As soon as you start talking magical creatures, there's one dude's like, yeah, I know where you need to go. Okay, you're looking for magical creatures.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's sick. I
Follow
like
me.
Whoa.
All right, come on, Quentin.
Quentin looks a little uncomfortable.
I just grab his hand and keep walking.
You're eventually taken to
See, everybody here knows a guy.
the Gumrot Spout. It's like a small shack, almost like thrust between two other buildings. Clearly, they've just like thrown. It's the most lean-to of all the buildings here. There's no door. It's just like beads, and there's like as soon as you like push past the beads, instead of them putting walls where the two buildings are, they've just like coated it in like carpets and whatnot, and thrown over like fern with like a carpet drape. There's like little glass jars kind of hanging everywhere with like glow bugs inside of them, and you can see there's like a much older, like half-orcish woman. She's got like grayish, almost green skin and like huge kind of saggy cheeks that kind of come down. She looks very hunched over and she's just like kind of sitting with her arms on a pillow rested in her lap. Her eyes are closed. The guy that's escorted you, Miss, excuse me, miss. And she's like,
What have you come for?
She's looking for like magical creatures, you know.
Fucking love this gun.
Yes, magical creatures.
Oh my gosh.
Come, sit.
I'll go sit next to her.
Quentin just stands there like awkwardly with his hands behind his back.
Okay. Ingest or inhale?
Oh.
What is it?
This is good. This will help you get good magical creatures. This,
She's got like some like greenish looking natural herbs there.
this is a skin. It's a wild mushroom. It, when ingested, allows you to see the creatures that are beyond this plane.
So you're telling me if I eat this, I will be able to find the magical creature I'm looking for?
Absolutely.
Oh my god.
Inhale it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we're gonna...
Quentin's gonna let her do drugs.
Quentin.
For this, you must purchase your own, but you can use mine for the first toke.
It's like a little pile of like ground up, looks like some sort of like oregano or something like that. And she's got this like ceramic. It looks like a coiled snake at the base, and the mouth is open. And there's like a rattlesnake tail that sticks out.
I just like look at Quentin. And then I take it.
Which one do you go for? Do you go for the greenery or the
Skatery.
green leaf or skein?
Gridley for skiing? I
Oh
don't know.
my god.
Double down.
Stick.
Skiing sounds fucking horrible.
I'm gonna go for the green leaf, I think. Yeah.
Green leaf?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure like Thorn has seen people smoke before. But obviously not this way.
The green leaf is going to make the creatures appear to you.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay.
She holds it out for you, puts a little in the mouth of the snake.
I inhale.
As you take a deep breath in, there's like at first a choking sensation. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh my god.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Okay, let's
drugs.
do this.
No.
Don't you put it in
Medicinal
your mouth.
spaces. Medicinal spaces.
Yes.
5.
5. Cool. So
No,
boy.
she's gonna green out.
you get like a big waft in.
It's a drag throat.
And there's like this immediate dizzying sensation as you just start coughing and hacking. It's like,
It's okay, it's okay. I have this.
and she gives you like a gourd to drink out of.
Oh, it is.
Oh, thank you.
It is sour as all hell.
Okay, thank you.
Nice. That will give you a nice, good crossfade. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god.
First one is on me, darling. Come back soon.
That's amazing.
So I can just leave now and it'll...
It will come to you.
Okay. Oh, I just grab my bag and I grab Quentin.
no.
I'm like, we're leaving.
Anxiety.
Oh my gosh.
Cool.
She's gonna enter this like shaft building high as fuck.
The rest of you meet back up at the evening branch.
Here's your cloak.
Thank you.
Ah, the cloaks, yes.
Got one more. Where's Huh. Oh, nice. Yeah, you
I
got
put
money
this
for it.
on, I'm like, the fuck did you buy?
Maybe for different species. Whoops.
Echo, nice hat.
It's just
Thank
why I
you.
only spend money on food and weapons.
How much did this all run you?
Oh, I just 10 silver.
Wow. This is an expensive city.
He it was 4.
Wasn't my money.
He gave the 10 as a tip.
Well,
Here, I'll give you
I
some.
you
You have to make sure he's paid for his work.
Yes, of course.
But look, I got a hat too.
And
Yeah, it's a hat.
Nice hat.
Yeah, it's definitely a hat. And I mean, I gave it to you, and you could have kept the rest, but it's your money now, so
Well, now he doesn't have any.
yeah.
yeah,
Now it's his money.
Yeah. That's
can I borrow some
More
money?
money, more problems.
well.
Here's 5 copper.
I go and I put it on the bar top and be like, can I get a drink?
Yeah, of course. Johnson runs over and we have a series of like herbal teas, or are you looking for something?
I have 5 copper. How much can that get me?
A couple of drinks, you know.
Thank you.
Okay. Here.
Bring it back. I got these drinks.
Oh,
Oh, so generous.
I guess we should wait for
Thorn?
and Quentin to come back, but
You left Thorn with the guy that was trying to kill her before by herself?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
well,
is she in trouble?
no. Quentin, he needs to infiltrate these mercenary groups as part of a Nokian task. He's really quite harmless. Yeah.
I just like burst through the door. Cal!
Oh no.
Why are your
The
eyes?
room starts to like spin. You watch as Thorn's like teetering like she's on a boat.
Thorn, your eyes are really red.
Guys, I don't feel so good.
What did he do to you?
Why was that last sentence?
Nothing. I went to a weird part of town and everyone was really smelly and they made me smoke something because they the Zorbo would come to me.
They said
Come into you.
They said the
They said the
Zorbo would.
Zorbo would come to me if I smoked it.
They said the Zorbo. They said the Zorbo would come to you.
They said the magical creature would come to me.
Did you ever say the word Zorbo?
No.
So, I'll turn to Quentin. You let this girl do drugs.
Is that what that was? I just thought we were all out for a good time. She seemed to know what she was doing. I'm not her parent.
Let me do it.
He's joking. And you see his like cowl starts to grow like bunny teeth. The rest of you don't see this.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
I was like, what is happening to me? What did I take? The fucking key.
It's just like the teeth on the mask too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly.
It's growing out of the mask. That's so creepy.
Cal, did you get a new mask?
No, this is the one that Joy gave me.
Oh,
What?
I didn't realize it had teeth before. That's fine.
Does it have?
Well, it can still move, but I don't see teeth.
I think it's best if you just sit down for a while.
Just kind of swaying back and forth while sitting on the chair.
It's fine.
You put my hat on Thorn and little balls in front of it.
Nice.
Oh, that's
Starting to see really fat pigeons just kind of like flapping.
This is not a Zorbo. These are pigeons.
To be fair, I didn't know what a Zorbo was.
So to be clear, we still don't know what a Zorbo is.
No.
Well, she said it's gonna come to her. Maybe I should go do it too.
just lay a trap.
You know, if
I'll come.
well,
Yeah.
we should wait, and if Thorn doesn't see it, maybe then we can try again later.
Thorn eyes are really red.
Are they?
How many fingers am I holding up?
5.
Just ruining it.
You can read minds. Well,
I mean, I think we should just have a nice dinner. When's the last time we've actually sat down and had a meal together?
I mean, I've never done it with you guys.
Would you like tonight to be the first?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I think it's nice to solidify a friendship with a nice meal.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah.
I'm starving.
I'll buy.
I think the last time we had food was...
Willie,
Oh my God, yes.
do you think we can get some enough food for maybe 6 of us? We're gonna celebrate.
Absolutely. Okay, I'll be back.
Thanks, Willie.
What do you want? I got it.
Yeah.
A tasting menu.
Sure. What? Okay.
Sure, what?
He eats the menu. Oh, that's good.
Something to a little bit of everything.
So much
Runs off.
spunkiness.
Get you guys some food.
Echo, I'm confused. You seem to have very little knowledge of money or money's worth.
Oh, do I?
I mean, is that? Are you just being extremely generous, or are you?
Oh, I mean, my dad always kind of said that money is meant to be used as a way of gaining favor from others.
Oh, so your dad has a lot of money.
Yeah.
Who's your dad?
Nice.
Nobody.
I mean, he doesn't sound like nobody has a lot of money. My parents have a lot of money.
Oh, who's your dad?
You know, they're just they're you know, Duke and Duchess or whatever. It's fine.
Wow. What
I
are you
don't
eating?
see them that often.
Speaking of dads, Freya, you mentioned that your father taught you
Nice segue.
a meditation that would helped you find us, or at least the hammer.
Okay. Well, basically, when I was kidnapped and forgotten by my friends who I've been traveling with for a long time.
Didn't forget you. We knew you'd find us.
Just
There
kidding.
was some weirdo with us the whole time, and like they were being really suspicious, but I thought you were just in a bad mood.
Yeah, that's your fault, Quentin.
Granted. Yeah.
It is kind of my fault, yeah.
They were interrogating me, and it kind of. And what happened during this moment is I just kept being able to replay memory is so poor. The man who was with us earlier.
Hugh.
Hugh, yes.
Hugh de God. That's the name.
Hugh, yes. Is his constant berating of me the last time I felt very present. And it reminded me of a time when I got in trouble for fighting a neighborhood boy to save my twin brother. And my dad took
You have a twin?
Yes, I do have a twin. Neglected to
did
tell
you guys all know
everybody
that?
Oh yeah, we knew that.
Oh.
Did we know that?
No, we didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
We knew. I knew
Yes, I have a twin brother.
Oh.
And my dad took me up to the cliffs, and I took a moment with him to reflect on what I've done and ask Secula what he thought of my actions and what I should do. And I thought that would be a good time to do that while kidnapped and immobile. And I feel like I breached another plane, and I almost spoke to them. And then this fucking prick came over to try and knock me out, and I had to escape, so it was interrupted. And then I went and found a peaceful place and continued on with my meditating, and I was able to speak to Secula.
No way.
What did he say? Is it cool meeting a god?
Well, yes. Yes, it is.
Is he
But I
taking
feel-
on any new worshippers?
all the time. Open gate.
Oh,
Yes.
tell me more.
As I sat there meditating, his voice came into my head, and it said,
Wow.
Mr. DM, sir?
Amongst your meditation, eventually, after you were halted so soon, you found yourself floating. Not groundless, but without weight. There was that almost flashes of memory with each interaction you've had with Secula since the beginning. The first time you sensed the stingray at dinner, your skin almost crawled and hardened, but pulled you towards it. Then when your rage overtook you to the point past that you could control, and your party had felt that kind of cold, salty sensation surround you, your vision turned from like a normal colored world to like almost a completely blue and red hued existence. All you could see was what was not interesting, what was interesting, and what you needed to kill. And your pupils had dilated completely black. Then flashes again to being underneath Liston in the seal, where you were fighting against the Quarren. That elvish specter of the sea elves, and where Secula came to your aid. There was a moment of like, this is your chance. I'm not going to help you again. Then when you were forced to rip away from your meditation, eventually found yourself once more in like an ocean bath. You saw like just in the distance, like shadows, the shape of a hammerhead shark, like circling. And then below, where there was once darkness, you start to see like flashes of light coming from one side to another, blues, greens, golds, whites. You start to see like moving forces beneath the ocean waves, encroaching, and a fear crawls in for no reason, but a distinct predatory fear. The shadow starts to get a little closer. You see these small, almost like lights, that of like a shark's nature fighting back, souls of anger and protection, fighting against whatever this intrusive force is. The shadow gets closer again. As you can start to see coming into view the Quarren elves, sea elves, whipping magics from arcane items, like infused with incredible power. They're completely overthrowing whatever this force is, and slowly each light begins to go out. The shadow gets closer, and eventually completely snuffs out. You hear again, "Find me before we lose." And then the forces completely take over. You're whipped back, thrown out of that, like bubbles bursting from that visage to the tops of an ocean. Endless waves, no land in sight, until you can see a ship kind of starting to float. Atop the ship, there are a few little specks of people. And the forces that are using that arcane magic seem to like whip up the ocean around it. In the distance, you can start to see it churn and spin, creating this like almost tidal whirlpool that starts pulling the boat. People start to panic and freak out. You see as like a fog rolls in around, lightning starts to crash through, and it gets larger and larger, pulling the boat farther. People start to dive off, gather whatever they can, as the boat is chewed up and destroyed by whatever that magical force is that then stays and continues. The fog gets thicker, and you can see other ships get sucked in, destroyed. As people start to drift down, you can see that same dark shape kind of circle around, and more lights flicker into light. They head down, and deeper, and the battle wages on. Find me. As they, one by one as well, start to go out. And then you awake. The pull of the Pirate's King crest becomes too much to leave your eyes closed any longer. You get the exact sense of direction and take off.
And I said all that very eloquently. I also, if no one noticed, cut off all my hair and burnt it as an offering for him coming to say hi to me. So I look a little...
Yeah. Are you feeling okay, Freya?
I am. I realized that I have to go on this one by myself. And I need to do this to get stronger. Because unfortunately, as I've neglected to tell everyone, I need to save my brother. He and I were ripped away from our home and taken somewhere absolutely terrible, which is why I don't think you should go to school. And then I lost him. He, not in the sense that he died, but he stopped being who he was and turned into somebody completely different. And no matter what I could do, I couldn't get him to see what happened and what was wrong. And he got consumed by all these people that were feeding him. And my best friend who was taken with me sacrificed himself so that I could be free. And I've been so afraid to share this story because I feel so much shame, because I don't feel like I did anything to help them and I failed. So I've been trying my best to find a way to get stronger so that I can go back and save him. So I think I need to do this one on my own.
Well, I believe in you.
Thank you.
Where
I
is?
think your brother will see that you care.
If you find him before I do, I would run the other way.
Where is it that he's being kept?
We were taken to
Ilmater's Hold.
Elmater's Hold.
You mean
Isn't that a prison?
Feels like a prison, but I think it's a cult. But
It's-
more eloquently said, it's a school or a training place.
I've heard of this place. And I'll go in my bag and I'll pull out one of the comics.
Comics?
Yeah, the
Zealot.
The Zealot.
Oh, yes.
This issue's volume 3. It's called The Night by Candlelight. I've told you about these things. Satirian propaganda. It says Elmater's Hold is the shining light of clerical culture. It says the devoted priests, they enlighten citizens of towns to realize the will of Ilmater. If that what they're doing is brainwashing people, then
They are brainwashing magic users. They are collecting people who know how to do magic, and they didn't come and brainwash Fono. My mother sold us off.
your birth mother. Why would she do that?
I have no idea. So I'm gonna kill her.
That certainly seems like a by yourself kind of mission.
Thorn, do you mind if I borrow the bag? You might need this.
Yes. I will need this.
Oh, how did that?
I will need this.
How did that thing fit in there?
Oh, it's a magic bag. I got it from. Yeah,
Blows
I
my
got
mind
it in
every
Gallacher.
time.
Don't put your head in here. It's really bad. Trust me.
Well, now all I want to do is put my head in that.
Okay, well, let's not do that.
Oh God,
I'll say if you do ever go to Elmater's Hold, you should take this with you. And I'll give him the drawing that I have of the inside.
Ooh.
Because there's one half that's really well drawn, done by somebody with really nice writing in cursive. And then there's another side that's not. But it's still readable. I have it memorized, but if you ever need to go there, take this. It's the entire map of how to get in and out of that place.
so you escaped, and that's
Did escape.
how we met you on the road.
Yes.
Your friend is definitely not.
I don't know. My biggest fear is that he's brainwashed. Because he's the biggest, sweetest, nicest guy in the world. And if he's anything but that, then something's happened.
Can we know their names in case we meet them?
Yes. My twin brother's name is Esbin. My best friend's name changed sometimes. So what's his name?
Esbon.
I feel like the DM is searching. You know what? Make one up.
Freya,
Yes.
I really hope you find your brother.
Thank you.
I mean it. That's
Appreciate it. Very weird to tell a stranger my life story when you kind of took up a space of somebody who I unfortunately couldn't reveal something to, but kind of remind me of at the same time.
Was she Joy?
Yes.
Oh. You seem nice.
He was very nice.
I think he'll miss you.
I hope so.
And your father, where is he?
So the day that we were taking from my home, he was called into the city to deal with some sort of threat. He's kind of like a savior of the town. Everybody loves him. Everybody loves my family, except for my mom. And he was taken off on a mission, and that's when they ambushed us at our home, and we were dragged away. So I haven't seen him since that day.
But he's out there.
I don't know.
Bjorn. Sorry.
My best friend's name is Bjorn. Yes.
I love it.
Got that, yes.
Your dad was last at Fono.
Yes.
What's his name?
His name is Siegfried. But a lot of people just call him Sif.
Steve?
Yeah.
Well, you know where we are going to be in 6 months. And if there's anything we can do to help you further.
I'm sure I'll be able to find a trail of angry people to you guys.
We don't make people that angry.
I've been with you guys for like a couple days, and yeah, everyone's angry.
Well, you at least know where I live most of the time.
Do I know any secret, what's that called? When somebody has a weakness for crocodile people.
Do you know any weaknesses for them?
Yeah.
Roll a nature check.
You killed one, so.
Well, that was with help.
An axe
You
to the
rub their
face
belly
is
in the
weak-
right way. They just fall asleep.
Yeah. They just start falling apart. Like limbs start falling apart, teeth start falling out. Oh my
No, I don't.
gosh.
If you see Maybelline, run.
Yeah. Maybe that's me, but.
But eventually, you guys, and the meal comes to you. Everyone's got like a series of different like vegetarian taster platters. It's a lot of like, you get like different kinds of salads with oils infused. You're getting some sort of like, there's like tofu meals that are thrown together, or gofu meals.
The goy.
Yeah, there's like a, it's like a veggie, the goy bean patty. Everyone's got a little bit of, but it's all completely vegan food.
Yeah, nobody eats meat here. It's kind of weird.
I hate this place.
Willie's like, hi.
Oh, okay. Well, I hope you enjoy it.
Willie,
Thank
do you have
you.
any coffee here?
Guffy? Yes, absolutely. Do you want some? We haven't busted out in a while. No, people mostly want tea here.
Yeah, I'll have some coffee.
I can have some. Anybody else wants a coffee?
You want some coffee, Willie?
I'll take a coffee.
You got a coffee?
Are you gonna make it?
I'm definitely gonna make it.
Okay,
I'm
I
gonna
want to
make it
see. I
myself.
want to see it. Can you do it here?
All right. Yeah, sure. And he runs over, gets
Tableside.
some beans.
Look at this.
That's why I said no.
Oh,
Kinda gross.
just do it directly into my hand. It's great.
Absolutely. Serves you guys some coffee.
Echo, have you had coffee before?
Oh, yeah.
Oh. Okay.
But,
Has your dad had coffee before?
well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's common beverage. We've had it all over the, yes.
Where are you from again?
Third
time today.
Cisadidi. One of the Northern Islands. Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
your
there's a lot of
last name?
Oh, my last name?
Echo.
His last name is Perseus.
I think his last
Yeah,
name's...
did he tell
Say
me?
it.
No one has ever said that.
You never said that?
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I just fucked that up so hard. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, was that not in the note?
I'm pretty sure your name was.
I don't think his name was in the note.
Echo's name was not on the
Not
note.
on the note, no.
So what's your last name?
How'd you know that?
That's where we had
You
this
can't call him a
conversation.
Prithee. That's rude.
Yeah.
I think it's last name location.
We're friends, right? I'll tell you my last name if you tell me yours.
I can't tell you guys. I'm really sorry. I trust you. I trust you. Just believe that it's in your best interest if you don't know.
There's somebody trying to kill him.
That makes sense.
Well, he was killed.
Oh, so they did a good job.
It was a long story.
We buried him.
We did bury him. Here,
I
look,
was
I have
dead.
a photo.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
I
Why
have
did you do
evidence.
that?
Not of his dead body.
No, of the grave.
Of the grave. It was very hard for me to understand that he's alive right now. And like,
We're both
Can I-
very
can
weirded
I-
out.
Sorry, can I do an insight check on Quentin?
Sure. What do
Can
you
I flick a pee at Quentin?
I am trying to determine if he actually knows who I am.
Sure.
21.
21. I'll text you.
Fuck him.
well, apparently Cal knows you too because he said your last name.
Yeah.
It's all blending. I'm so sorry.
Hey, I think your eyes are becoming less red.
You think so?
No, they are really red.
Oh.
Yeah.
I feel pretty good though.
I'm gonna play with the pigeons on that.
They're dancing. Is Ilmater's hole near Birkby?
We both looked at her at the exact same time.
I don't
we
have
go.
a map anywhere to look at.
No.
No.
It is not.
Okay.
Where is it?
What's that?
Here somewhere? Oh, okay. Oh, it's okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, it's in Ponopono?
It's in
No, it's not
Ponopono,
Fonopono. That's my house. That's the
Fonopono,
wrong thing.
yeah.
It's over here somewhere. Around there.
It's like on the eastern coast where
Yes.
where the ships are coming from.
Oh, okay.
I
Like,
remember.
Closer to
Beside the in the capital? Beside the capital.
Inithium is the
Closer
capital.
to Inithium, yeah.
Closer to
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah.
so we're not gonna see you.
Just for a bit.
Are you leaving tonight?
I may.
Well then, cheers.
Tonight, yeah, tonight's your night. That's
Happy birthday. I mean, cheers.
Cheers.
Freya.
To me.
To Freya. I'm gonna pull out my camera.
This is really embarrassing. Somebody should have said something before.
I really didn't want to be that person, but it's
It's like such a
Freya.
tender moment. Oh, by the way, Freya, I hope you find your brother, Freya.
I thought it was an accent. I kind of like that.
Sakila.
I can't tell if he's very innocent, playing us for fools, or actually dumb.
I think he's just really sheltered.
I think he can hear you guys.
I also think something happens to you when you die and then come back.
Oh, I don't know about that. Like, I feel pretty much the same.
Yeah, I asked him if he has all his memories.
Yeah, all of them.
So you remember fighting alongside us?
So
Yep.
whose wedding
And
ring is in
saving
your
Thor.
pocket? There was a ring in your pocket.
Oh,
Do you have it?
No, I left it with you.
Oh,
oh, that was very nice.
Oh, with your arm.
Because I thought it would be rude.
right. Well, that was my wedding ring.
You were married. You are married. We're married.
Going to be.
Yeah, I guess I'm technically married.
Do we find your partner?
Should I go back and get the ring?
No, she's fine. She's fine. I'm sure she's fine. She's back in City. She's fine. Don't worry about her.
Marriage of convenience.
And do you plan to return to the?
This is Freya's night, guys.
We didn't.
Well, we can interrogate Cal next. Like,
Oh, okay. That sounds like fun.
That sounds like so much fun.
Yeah. Or,
Hey,
or
shut
we
up.
can talk about Quentin.
He gave like
we
two
can talk
peas
about
at me.
Quentin. He's
yeah, Quentin,
the
what's
most
your last
interested.
name?
Let's make fun of Quentin. That's what I want to do. Stop.
I'm an incredibly powerful wizard.
Yo, wizard
You can
Quentin.
And I'm incredibly powerful.
Yes, I've heard.
And I'm incredible because I'm the leader.
Exactly.
We're all great.
Quentin, do you have any paper, extra paper on you?
Of course, what wizard doesn't have magical paper and ink?
This guy.
Yeah. I used all of them because I write so much.
I left them in my other bag.
You always wrote so big. You know how you use 2 lines?
Yeah.
like a child?
Exactly.
It's okay.
I like to be detailed, detail oriented.
It's fine. I totally understand.
Perhaps we'll talk later.
Yeah, of
but
course. Luha. My name is Luha. Luha. Can you tell him?
Luhar.
Lahar.
Luhar.
Luhar.
Luger.
La la.
Nala.
Ah.
I'll try to get it right. I don't really know how to speak Nokian though.
So what is our plan of attack?
Well,
I'm not helping with your package thing. Sorry.
I think we should do some reconnaissance first. I want to know who is involved because I'm tired of people telling us what to do.
Actually, really agree with that.
I've been observing the people in this tavern, and there seems to be a divide between the orders. It seems the orders have taken sides. To what that means, I'm not quite sure, but they said that who I'm assuming is the leader of the Druids is misguided. And they were worried about being excommunicated just for bringing that topic up.
Who would you say is most in power right now out of the 9 masters?
That would be the Wedge and Wegina of the Italian orders. They are the guess you would call them a king and queen, but
And under them, who do you think is the closest?
they are advised by the Nine Order leaders.
There has to be some political hierarchy to the Nine Orders. I'm assuming that the Flakaras, they don't really.
Generally speaking, from what I know, Terespit and the Otolans themselves are a gerontoquatic order.
What? Well, I'm not. What's that word? Enochian, please.
Gerontocratic.
Gerontocratic. What does that mean?
It means that those elders hold the most political sway. So
Perhaps this order seems to have quite the amount of old people.
that is true.
I thought we were in Florida.
So Madame Aylin could be the most respected out of the orders.
It's entirely possible.
What about Master Taurus?
Taurus, as far as I know, is a younger member of the Otalan Masters, but still well within his years. The Wedge and Wegina are usually the oldest members of the Otalan bloodline, those who live. They make decisions, but only when advised by the orders to do so.
That's weird. I thought it was up to the Reggie and Regina to make their decisions, and if that failed, then it was up to the Nine Orders.
Depends on how you look at it. Depends on who's telling the story, I guess. Realistically, it's supposed to be the Wedge and Regina are supposed to hold the oath under all costs. And the Nine Orders are supposed to govern each sect given to them. But that's not my business. I'm about crime.
I'm sure that crime is swayed by the regional politics, though.
Absolutely.
Where do you feel most comfortable when you're traveling? In which sectors, which regions?
The crime-filled regions.
So Gatin.
Yeah, basically, right?
No, Gatham is a cesspool of goblins. These folk hardly live 30, 40 years. They don't accomplish much in their lifetime. It's an incredibly stressful time. Ow, jeez. Incredibly stressful
you're
situation.
incredibly small-minded for an elf.
Oh,
I don't think so.
I think so.
Willie, clean up in aisle 3.
Can I
We have
class?
a very limited perspective.
Damn, you're getting wrecked by a red-eyed thorn.
I can't see invisibility.
Oh,
The invisibility. Subtly or
Yeah.
roll a sleight of hand check?
With advantage because I'm distracted.
yeah.
Sleight of
right in his
hand.
eye.
There's one directly.
21. 22, sorry.
22. Under the table, you kind of fidget your fingers, and you guys watch. There's like two little like strands of arcane energy that kind of shoot up his arms, then go like, up to his eyes. There's like a flash, like his eyes blink backwards for a second. You look around the room. It lasts for an hour.
It lasts for exactly.
Yeah, 1 hour.
1 hour. At first, you don't notice anything. This very moment.
I'll keep my eye out for like if anyone thinks watching Gilwin.
Cool.
True.
Eventually, the evening does come to you all.
As the evening's calming down, can I take a moment with Quentin? Quentin, if you don't mind, could you help me out with something in our room? I just realized that I forgot something up there, and I
Shit.
You're not being very subtle, but
Oh my
sure,
god.
okay, let's go.
as he enters the room, I'm gonna close the door, and I'm gonna go. I take it you might understand who I am.
I'm an inquirious person.
You perhaps heard rumors of a missing Vidanis Perseus, is that right?
Perhaps.
Well, I need you to understand that This Vidanus Perseus does not want to be found. And the East of Vidanus Perseus will kill anybody who stands in his way, including you. There's no amount of mercenaries that are going to save you. So you keep it to yourself, or you feel the wrath of every man in CCTD.
Not many people, especially from CCTD, are willing to threaten an Okian elf.
You know Isavidanus Modris.
Aware of the name.
Then you know that he fears no man.
I have nothing to gain.
You have your life.
It's not mine. Truth.
I can't take him serious.
Truce.
That's so good.
Shake his hand, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, no.
Don't you put it in your mouth. Don't touch anything.
Trusting.
You literally cannot touch anything, which is actually a good lesson. Do not touch everything.
What'd you
10.
roll? 10? As you make contact with his hand, there's like a spark between the two, and you feel your mind kind of prodded.
That son of a...
And that is where we're gonna end tonight's session.
Fucker.
Thank you so much, and big thank you. Big thank you to Mary for hanging out with us for as long as you did. Thank you
Love you,
so
Mary.
much, Mary.
Thank you, Mary.
See you soon.
You'll be back soon, hopefully,
Yes.
at some
Yes.
point. But yeah, she's taking a short vacation. Fuea will be back. Fuea will be back. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in to the second half of episode 9. Come back to see what dirty things I've done to Echo's mind.